Hello everyone, this is the Super Wig Maker. This is another video of another order. If you remember the wig that I refurbished for Fran, it's one more wig for Fran. She was very pleased with the previous two ones and she wants me to refurbish another one for her. Now, although I do not accept refurbishes, as I have previously stated, I don't really mind making a closure and then just attaching it to your wig, or remove the closure, put new lace and then ventilate that. This is actually a refurbish, but it's something that I don't mind. When I say that I don't take refurbishes, I mean that I'm not making new hairlines or just adding lace, removing lace, like resizing the whole thing. I don't do that. But in this case, this wig is going to be very easy to make because it's a fixed parting wig. It doesn't have a closure, and this is what we agreed in making. It seems to have something like a skin thing, and I'm going to show you, because if you see from this side, it's not a silk top, it's something like an injection system, or I don't even know exactly what it is. It seems to have, I'm going to remove it and I'm going to see if it has knots or if it just has hair punched and then just glued, because this can also work. Of course, I don't see any returns on this side. There are no short hair, so most likely I don't know how they made it. Now this here is extremely hard and harsh. I don't know how people wear these things. So let me just get a female mannequin head and just try to wear it to see if this fits. Okay, that fits. It has like some bangs cut in here. It's very thick in the front part. It has, you know, this extremely thick density, and the hair don't seem to go to the correct directions. And what I can say is that this little part over here is the only thing that actually has highlights and lowlights. Everything else is almost like a basic color. It's not that dramatic, so it doesn't really have to be exactly like that. It could be like that when I fix it. Now, part of the things that I plan to do is, you know that when I put new lace, I always put a lot of density in the sides to conceal everything else. So in this case, the back part, like this part, is very well constructed. Look at that. It actually does the job of concealing everything. So I'm not really going to remove the whole top part. Where is my brush? I'm probably gonna leave this amount here, because whatever I do, I will still need to leave a little bit of hair. I will still need to have a lot of hair here to conceal everything, so why not just keep this hair? See, it already does the purpose, so probably I'm gonna fix everything from this side and on. Let's just see if I could possibly do the same for the sides. Why not? Yeah, that could possibly be possible to do. I don't know if she wants that though. Let me just see. Yeah, and I could just do the center of that. I'm gonna see if this is possible though, because I don't know if I cut this, will this just translate very well to the thing? And also in the front, I'm not gonna have this. I'm gonna probably just have a little less, or something like that. And of course, I'm gonna be using the same hair that I used for the previous 2 weeks, which is the brown, and it looks quite similar to that. And then of course I'm gonna have to bleach and dye the highlights and lowlights. Now I have separated some hair. I didn't realize it was actually a side parting wig. I should have known. This hair is going to be removed. This hair is not going to be removed, so I think she might have to, or I might have to. Yeah, this is short hair as well, but this is not part of the ventilated area. It's actually part of the weft. So what do we do here? I can't really fix that. So anyway, the thing is that I have separated the hair that I'm going to remove, and you can see that I still have a little bit of the injected hair on the perimeter, because it does a good job concealing everything, and especially in the back. I left a little more this side as well. Pretty enough for that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this little thing over here, and I'm going to remove the front part. I'm actually going to remove it all because this hair is very short and I don't want to keep it like that. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna separate the hair like so, trying to cut the least amount of hair possible. This is also short hair. And now it's long hair. So now I'm gonna go to this side here. Oh, it's actually skin. We're gonna see what it is right now in a moment when I just cut it. So now what I'm doing is I'm gonna keep this hair separated like so, and I'm gonna be cutting on this side mostly. So if I remove any hair, it's gonna be on the side that I'm removing the piece. So the hair that I'm actually cutting are on the braid now, so no hair is gonna come out from here. It's actually an injection system. What do you know? So nice. I think this part here has very little hair left out, so let me just pull some more. So that is hair. Yeah, this seems to be like an injection thing. And all the hair underneath are just glued. So they used this little skin plastic material above to just punch the hair in. This is very interesting. You know, I could possibly do the same thing if I had the materials, the tools, and the glue that they use for that. Why not? Of course, that needs something beneath to, because you see, this is very harsh. If this was touching your skin, it's like little nails, you know, like when you get the beard that is freshly cut, you just feel it. So let me just put it here aside. And this is the amount that I'm left to deal with. I'm pretty sure I have some hair falling out. This is the part that I removed it all because it had really short hair and I wanted just to have longer hair. Of course, this is still short hair, so I don't know how exactly she's gonna do that. She will probably cut bangs here or just conceal everything with the rest of the hair. But now I have to draw on the thing here the area that I need to surely have. This is the area that I need to make. I'm just gonna clean this from the inside a little more, and yeah, I'm gonna come back when the base is ready. So it's all pinned down. I just stitched the lace in the perimeter. You might not be able to see, but if I pull this up, the lace also pulls up. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna block the hair just to get them out of my way. and I'm just gonna ventilate the hair, and I'm gonna ventilate it in a dense way like the previous ones, because I know that she likes it. And then I'm gonna make a fold in the front. But so let's just finish, and then I'm gonna have to dye the highlights, and I'm gonna make this time sure that the highlights are chunky, just like this one here. So I finished the ventilation, and right now this is the hair that I have beneath. I just want to show you something. The things over here are quite chunky, as you can see. The highlights, they are thick and apart, and there's something here which is almost a highlight. Well, it could be, no, it's a lot of highlighting. So what I have to do now is I'm gonna do exactly the same thing to the previous weeks that I did, only this time I'm gonna be a little bit more brutal with what I do with the highlights. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate the hair chunky like that, so as to make sure that I'm gonna do exactly the same thing to the hair beneath that. Let me just see, I could possibly get this as well, like that. Okay. And since I'm gonna have a little bit of rooting going on, I'm also going to have, I'm gonna, yeah, the top hair is gonna be dyed. Well, a lot of layers of this thing. Okay, I need to take this away. Alright. Pulling this hair down just to make sure that it's all tucked in, and then taking this hair, pulling it from above like that. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing to the other one, and then I'm gonna bleach it